All right, so Mills said that he was here. Let me see. Ah, come on, Mills, jump in. We waiting for you, boy. There you go.
What up, though?
Mills.
How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
You here? You here?
Good, good.
What up,
I see you worked on your studio. That looks nice over there.
yeah. We upgraded a little bit.
That is
Shout out to today,
fantastic.
bro. You
That's
know?
fantastic. I'm really so happy for you.
Yeah. The work is different now.
Yeah. And it's different when you have it in your home.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
is. It is. How's everything going? How's your family? How's everything?
Bless. How's everything with you?
Not
I'm
bad. I won't.
I'm glad to see you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I told you, Mills, that I wasn't gonna quit. Remember? I told
Indeed.
you, sometimes you have things that come up in your life that throw you off, that try to thwart you. I've had plenty of those these past couple of years, and sometimes I just got to bring myself and throw myself to the mercy of the court and be like, look,
Right.
I don't got it in me right now, guys. Like, I don't got it in me. But, with the hiatus that I did get myself, I was like, let me just take a moment, rebrand myself and figure out what is it exactly that I want to do and start doing that. And I thought about it and I was like, I really think that I want to just highlight the talent that's inside the neighborhood or that came from the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, and please let me know your thoughts on this as well. I feel like Far Rockaway was always so underrated. I mean, yes, we had Stack Bundles, we had other notable figures,
Right.
but look at what ended up happening. So I feel like I want to give the platform to the people who are pushing forward and persevering, and I want y'all to shine. I want y'all to be great. So if I could utilize my platform in any way to demonstrate the grace and the respect that I have for you guys, I will do that. So
Well,
with that, I just want to jump into the questions because
big facts. And shout out to you too, though. You know what I'm saying? Just for like providing a platform for artists such as myself and everybody else that's doing it for the town. I caught a couple of your joints, and they're really dope. So, salute to you.
thank you so much, Mills. I really appreciate that. I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. I want to just tell you something real fast, like how this is transcending for me right now, and I'm sure that you probably experience this too. But I was sitting on my porch, and somebody was like, "Hey, Ponderland, Ponderland, Ponderland." I'm like, "What?" So I come down the steps because I live in a high ranch house. So I come down the steps and I'm like, "Are you speaking to me?" He said, "Yes, I'm speaking to you. You have the Ponderland podcast, right?"
Right.
I was like, "Yes." He was like, "Where you at, sis?
Oh
Where you
wow.
at? I haven't seen you." I'm like, "Well, it's the summertime. I don't really expect for people to come and log in, and tune in when everyone's on vacation." He was like, "No, you are the voice for Far Rockaway. People need to see you. Get back on it. I need to see you."
Listen,
I'm like,
our platforms, you
"Oh
never
my
know. You
gosh."
never know who watching. You never know who you inspire.
You
You never
never
know
know.
who's listening. So, it's dope, man. That's dope. Just to get get those type of accolades and get that recognition, it's always dope.
It
You know what
is.
I'm saying? So take all of those as they come.
Yes, it is. It's very humbling too, because I didn't really feel like I was at that time like I was reaching.
Right.
But anyway, let's talk about you.
Let's talk about it.
So, I was looking at your body of work, and I see that you have an extensive body of work, and
Yeah.
I was really impressed. Mills, like I didn't know that you were like, really doing it for this long. Like,
Yeah.
I, although like I do remember you like in Stack Bundle days, I do. I remember that. But I didn't know that you had a record deal. I did not know any of that. So I want to just start out from the beginning, from the genesis. What really like inspires you to even start rapping?
Well, it's just something that came along. Like I always been attracted to the music side of the things. Like them early mornings, you know what I'm saying? Your parents is out there playing the music, cleaning up. I just always got drawn to the music. I don't know what it was. I just felt like music was like something was like bringing me towards it. So basically, it started like that, just me just listening to it, then playing old records, us jamming out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it started like that, and then when I got to high school, you know, shout out to like Brino, all of them dudes was like doing it, like you know what I mean. We never really like thought about somebody from like
Yep.
doing something like that. You feel me? So like it's always like you know Queens, other side of Queens, you know what I'm saying? Your Run DMCs, your L Cool J's. But far out, we have Father MC, and that was just it for us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we really didn't really have much. So when I seen like my man Vinyl doing it, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Core Studios too. Like it was called, I think it was called Downstairs or the Basement, either or. If I got it wrong, my bad. Yeah, don't kill me. But that's why I found out he was going to record some of his records. So from high school, we would just go straight from there, go straight to the studio and start recording there. So that's how it really started. So like, shout out to Bino too. Like when I started hearing that he was doing it, I was like, nah, fuck that. You know, I'm doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I already played with it before. Like I started, but not like that. When I seen him doing it, I'm like, nah, that's dope. And then I seen bundles and you know so on and so on. But yeah, it was around there, like high school, I would say for sure.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that was like, oh man, I don't want to like put age on this, but that's like,
Chill, don't do us like
all
that.
right,
But
no,
it's all
yeah,
good
all
though. No,
right,
no,
let's
no.
not do
It's
it.
no. It was like I don't even know. Like I want to say 2000,
Yeah,
before
yeah, I was
2000,
gonna say like
before
99
2000.
maybe.
Yeah, like 9, 8. You know what
Oh.
I'm saying? Like seriously, when I started to be like, yo, I'm going to the studio. You know, you get your couple dollars, you go straight to the studio. So yeah,
Hmm.
it was around then, around
Okay.
then. But I was doing it before then. But that's when I really started going in. Yeah.
So let me ask you, when, so with you knowing that and you finding that inspiration in those particular people, right? What made
Mm-hmm.
you feel like this is the path for me? Like this is something that I want to do. I feel like I can contribute to this. Like when did you realize like you had like a niche for rapping? Because like so let me just tell you, let me just really tell you, because I asked you the question, but I just have to give you this input. So I remember like Harold, your brother
Mm-hmm.
is my age. I think that me and him
Right.
are like the same exact age, and
Yeah.
I think you're a year behind us.
Right. I'm young.
You were always like super duper swaggy to me. Like it was just always something about
Yeah, I
you.
appreciate that.
No, this is true. This is true. Like no, this is the truth. And it was something that was noticeable. Like I wasn't the only person that noticed it. But I said to myself, like when I saw you rap, and I'm like, I never expected that. Like
Right.
I don't know what I thought that you was gonna turn into like a model or something. So so
Don't
when
do
you
me like that.
started
Hold on.
rapping,
Nah, that's
what
crazy.
like what made you say to yourself, okay, like when you went into the studio and you had your session,
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, let me like what's your how do you do it? Like are you inspired by like things that you hear,
Yeah,
things that you see?
definitely. You
Where do
know,
you draw
like
your inspiration from?
all type of things. You know, your day to day situations you go through, your emotions, things you see. We come from far out, so we see a lot. You know what I'm saying out there. So that's basically it. You know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. I also get inspired by other, dope artists and stuff like that. So it just comes to you, and then when you get that feeling, you go in, you put in that pain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Do you find like with the events that have happened like in recent years, well not really in recent years, you know what, let me just ask the question the way that I want to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
With the trajectory that Far Rockaway has, with the
Right.
up and coming artists that we had in our generation that were cut down in their
Right.
prime, how did you feel about that? Like when you realize like this is a reality, people are actually getting hurt. Did that discourage you, or did that make you feel like, you know what, maybe I should move in a different direction? Like I'm not sure if this is what I want to do. Like
I
how
wouldn't
what was your reaction to that, like with regards to your
I
career path?
wouldn't say discouraged me, but definitely like this shit kind of messed me up though. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Raekwon passed. You know, that joint hit differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember being in the crib, me and him, like we listening to beats, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And he said, you already got those beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? it was different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Stack, like I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Differently. So for that one, it kind of messed me up, and I do regret that one because right before he passed, the last video he was in was mine. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled up. I remember I was mad at him. Funny story. I was mad at him because he missed my first video shoot. It was like my first ever video shoot, and he missed it. So this is back in the church days. Damn, I'm putting age on us too.
That's
Damn, the church
perfect.
days. You know what I'm saying? The church days. So I'm like, yo, bro, where you at? And he's like, yo, I ain't gonna make this one. Da-da-da. I said, yo, if you don't make the next one, bro. So he's like, nah, I got you, G. You know how Stack was. I got
Yeah.
you, G. I'm pulling up. He pulled up in the Porsche. I think it was him and MA. So shout out MA. They pulled up on me and it was just all love. Now Stack wasn't a drinker. Stack was not a drinker. But that dude got lit, had a good time. It was all love out there. We shut the whole block down. It was like almost a block and a half. We shut it down. Everybody was peaceful, respectful. The police popped out. They just seen it was cool. They kept it regular. But that was a phenomenal night. That was like his last video appearance. And it was a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just regret not doing the song with him because we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? He was just, the last conversation we had, he was supposed to get me for the Gangsta Grills. So I was excited about that. So real excited about that. But it just never happened. But that kind of messed me up though. Not disturbing me, but really it hurt. It hurt to see that one happen. And then when the Chinks thing came around, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like this can't be life. Like this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Like two people from my town who's making a way and bringing that light to us. Why the why? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
jealousy. I've been dealing with jealousy and envy my whole life. So
Hmm.
that just like kind of hit home for me. It's like, damn, two dudes that you know what I mean, girls like, you know what I'm saying, they doing their thing and that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this not cool, man. So it definitely fucked me up though. It did.
Yeah, I definitely understand because like with me knowing Raekwon as well, like I used to always tell him like to the path of good intentions is a pathway to hell because
Damn. Yeah.
it is. It is. This is the truth because I had a conversation with him. Maybe so he passed. I want to say on a Wednesday, and I had spoken to him on Monday, and he was mad with me too.
He passed
And
me my birthday.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Let me take these headphones off because it's doing more hindering than helping. You said it's near your birthday?
Right after my birthday.
I'm so sorry, Mills. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah. So
Dang.
it's a bittersweet, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's right after, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
The night going into like
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But I just want to just tell you a brief story from me. So he knew, he knew somebody was on his body,
Mm-hmm.
and he felt it. And he called me and he was like, "Hey, it was 4 a.m. I'll never forget it." And I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, yeah, but I just wanted to say to you that if something happens to me, I really
Man,
would like for you to read my obituary at my service."
wow.
I said, um, okay, why? He said, because you have never said anything negative about me. Through everything that we've been through, there was never a negative thing that came out of your mouth. He said, not from you. I haven't heard it from anyone. You've protected my name.
That's crazy.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
And I said, Raekwon, this is a lot for you to put on for me right now because we had some other conversations about the way he was moving and
Right.
I wasn't really in agreement with it. And then, there was just a lot of things going on. There was a lot of motion and I was involved in some of it. And I was trying to distance myself from it, but that was still my
Right.
friend. Him and I still had a friendship, like a true, legitimate friendship.
He's a genuine good dude, man. A lot of
Was.
people don't get that part of him because they hear the music and how aggressive
Mm-hmm.
and how swagged out he was, but he was a genuine good
He
dude.